This is lesson 465. This is a spelling dictation lesson. We are going to dictate words that will all contain the letter Y, where Y will function as either a vowel or a consonant within these words. Let's review the 6 jobs of Y. Job 1, when you have Y in a word followed by a consonant, the Y will represent the short I sound, as in the word gym. When Y comes at the end of a single syllable, Y represents the long I sound, as in buy. That's job 2. Job 3, when Y comes at the end of 2 or more syllables, usually Y will represent the long E sound. When Y represents the long E sound, you double underline Y to indicate it's representing its second long sound. The first long sound of Y is the long I sound, as you see in the word buy. No special mark is made to Y when it makes its first long sound. But when Y makes its second long sound, which is E, double underline the Y. Now there are many 2-syllable words that end in Y, where Y will represent the long I sound. But the majority of words that end in Y with 2 or more syllables, Y will represent the long E sound, as in baby. Job 4 is when you have the letter Y followed by a consonant followed by a silent E. In that instance, Y is going to represent the long I sound, as in the word style. Job 5 is the fact that Y can be part of 3 different vowel teams, AY, EY, and OY. AY represents the sound A as in pray, EY represents the sound E as in key, and OY represents the sound OI as in toy. Finally, job 6, when Y is at the beginning of any syllable in a word, it's a consonant, and as a consonant, Y represents the sound Y as in yard. I'm going to dictate 10 rows of words, and all of these words will contain the letter Y in one of these 6 categories or 6 jobs we've just reviewed, starting with row 1. Yard, yard, I need to cut the grass in the yard. Yard, 3 sounds, y, r, d. Yard. Now the first thing you do to mark the word is look for teams. Look to see if a letter represents its second sound, and also look to see if you have a silent E within the word. In this word, we have a team AR. The next thing we do is identify our vowel sounds. 1 vowel sound in this word, thus we have a 1-syllable word, so now we assign the vowel group number to the vowel. We have a vowel group 5 team. The word is yard. Shy, shy, speak up and don't be shy. Shy, 2 sounds, sh, I. Shy. Let's mark this word. The first thing we do is look for teams, any letter or letter team representing its second sound, or a silent E. We have the SH team. Now we identify our vowel sounds. 1 vowel sound, so now we associate a vowel group number with that vowel, and that is vowel group 2. We have a vowel at the end of the word. Now, remember, when Y comes at the end of 1 syllable in a word, it will normally represent the long I sound, as it does in this word, shy. Reply, reply. May I tell him your reply? Reply. Re, 2 sounds, r, e. Ply, 3 sounds, p, l, I. Reply. Now the first thing we do is look for teams. We look to see if a letter is representing its second sound, and we look to see if the word has a silent E. None of those elements are present in this word. The next thing we do is identify our vowel sounds. 2 vowel sounds here, so we must divide the word into syllables. Now we have a blend in this word, PL. We indicate PL is a blend by putting half circles under the P and the L, locking those 2 letters together. and therefore we divide between the E and the PL. And finally, we associate vowel group numbers with our vowels. Reply. Now here's an example of Y at the end of the second syllable representing the long I sound. Remember I said earlier, Y at the end of two or more syllables will usually represent the long E sound. But there are a number of exceptions to the rule, and this is one of those exceptions. Wavy, wavy. She has very wavy hair. Wavy. Two syllables, first syllable way, two sounds. W, A. V, two sounds. V, E. Wavy. Now, what I want you to do at this point is pause the video, completely mark the word. Once you've done so, advance the video to check your marking against the marking on the screen. Wavy. Y is double underlined in this word because Y is representing the second long sound for the vowel Y, which is E. And normally when Y comes at the end of two or more syllables, this is the sound it will represent. Row 2, hybrid. Hybrid. I have a car that's a hybrid. Hybrid. High, two sounds. H, I. Brid, four sounds. B, R, I, D. Hybrid. Pause the video, mark the word, and then advance the video. Hybrid. We have another consonant blend in this word, BR, so we indicate that B and R together are a blend. We protect the B and R from being divided into separate syllables by putting the half circles under the B and the R. Dummy. Dummy. She is no dummy. Dummy. Two syllables. First syllable dumb, three sounds. D, m. Me, two sounds. E. Dumb me. Mark the word. Dumb me. Typhoid. Typhoid. Typhoid is a terrible disease. Typhoid. Two syllables. First syllable ty, two sounds. T, I. Foid. Three sounds. F, oi, d. Typhoid. Mark the word. Typhoid. So Y is at the end of one syllable, the first syllable in the word, and in that position it will normally represent the long I sound as it does in this word. May. May I please be excused. May. Two sounds. A. May. Mark the word. May. Row 3, greedy. Greedy. Sometimes you seem a bit greedy. Greedy. Two syllables, first syllable gree, three sounds. G, R, E. D, two sounds. D, E. Greedy. Mark the word. Greedy. Why? Why? You ask me why. And this word has two sounds. Wa, I. Why? Mark the word. Why? Comply. Comply. We must comply with the regulations. Comply. Com, three sounds. K, ah, m. Ply, three sounds. P, l, I. Comply. Mark the word. Comply. Now, PL is a blend in this word, but we don't mark it. We only mark blends when the blend occurs in a position within the word where it's potentially divided into separate syllables. But the P and L here is in no danger of being split up into different syllables, so we make no mark to it. Husky. Husky. That football player is husky. Husky. Two syllables, first syllable hus, three sounds. H, s. Key, two sounds. K, e. Husky. Mark the word. Husky. Row 4, key. Key. I need to go have a key made. Key. Two sounds. K, e. key. Mark the word. Key. Pay. Pay. You pay as you go in this place. Pay. Two sounds. P, A. Pay. Mark the word. Pay. Fussy. Fussy. She is very fussy over the details. Fussy. Fuss. Three sounds. F, S. C. Two sounds. S, E. Fussy. Mark the word. Fussy. Fry. Fry. We are going to go to a fish fry. Fry. Three sounds. F, R, I. Fry. Mark the word. Fry. Row 5, my. My. My, you have grown. Two sounds. I. My. Mark the word. My. Stodgy. Stodgy. His position is very conservative and stodgy. Stodgy. First syllable is stod, and it has four sounds. S, T, A, D. G, two sounds. J, E. Stodgy. Mark the word. Stodgy. G is double underlined here. It's representing its second sound. When G is followed by E, I, or Y, it will sometimes represent its second sound. Sometimes it won't. Envy. Envy. Try not to envy his accomplishment. Envy. N has two sounds. E, N. V, two sounds. V, E. Envy. Mark the word. Envy. Cymbal. Cymbal. The cymbal sounded in the orchestra. Cymbal. And for spelling, pronounce this word cymbal. Sim, three sounds. S, I, M. Ball, three sounds. B, A, ol. Cymbal. Mark the word. Cymbal. Now we put an 8 under the A. Remember, when A comes at the end of a word followed by L, it will often represent its extra sound, A, and that's why we put the 8 under the A. Row 6, filthy. Filthy. The carpet is filthy. Filthy. Two syllables. First syllable, fill, three sounds. F, I, ul. Thee, two sounds. Th, E. Filthy. Mark the word. Filthy. Outcry. Outcry. There was a huge outcry over the injustice. Outcry. Out, two sounds. Out. Cry. Three sounds. K, R, I. Outcry. Mark the word. Outcry. Yukon. Yukon. The Yukon River runs through Canada and a portion of the United States. Yukon. Two syllables. First syllable, U. Two sounds. Y, U. Con. Three sounds. K, A, N. Yukon. Mark the word. Yukon. We capitalize the Y because the Yukon is the name of a river. Belly. Belly. My belly is sunburned. Belly. Bell, three sounds. B, E, ul. Lee, two sounds. Ul, E. Belly. Mark the word. Belly. Row 7, defy. Defy. We will defy the rule. Defy. D, two sounds. D, E. Phi, two sounds. F, I. Defy. Mark the word. Defy. Hay. Hay. We put some hay in the stall for the horses. Hay. Two sounds. H, A. Hay. Mark the word. Hay. Chili. Chilly. It's starting to get chilly outside. Chilly. First syllable chill, 3 sounds. Ch, I, ul. Lee, 2 sounds. Ul, e. Chilly. Mark the word. Chilly. Lynn. Lynn. Lynn is my friend. Lynn. 3 sounds. Ul, I, n. Lynn. Mark the word. Lynn. Row 8. Oily. Oily. The oily substance got on the floor. Oily. First syllable is 1 sound, oi. Lee, 2 sounds. Ul, e. Oily. Mark the word. Oily. Faulty. Faulty. The faulty wire caused a fire. Faulty. 2 syllables. First syllable fall. 3 sounds. F, aw, ul. T, 2 sounds. T, e. Faulty. Mark the word. Faulty. Lynx. Lynx. The lynx is an animal that is very stealthy. Lynx. 4 sounds. Ul, I, n, x. Lynx. Mark the word. Lynx. N is representing its second sound because it's followed by the sound k. Remember, x equals ks combined. So when n is followed by either the sound g or k, it will cause the n to represent its second sound. Paltry. Paltry. The pay is paltry at this job. Paltry. First syllable is pal, 3 sounds. P, aw, ul. Tree, 3 sounds. T, r, e. Paltry. Mark the word. Paltry. Now A is making its extra sound aw here. When A is followed by L, followed by another consonant, then A will oftentimes represent its extra sound. Row 9, mercy. Mercy. We should all show mercy. Mercy. The first syllable in mercy is mer, 2 sounds. C, 2 sounds. S, e. Mercy. Mark the word. Mercy. Now here C is followed by Y, causing the C to represent its second sound. When C is followed by EI or Y, it will in almost every instance represent its second sound. With the letter G, there are a number of exceptions to that rule. Dry. Dry. Stay dry in this bad weather. Dry. 3 sounds. D, r, I. Dry. Mark the word. Dry. Candy. Candy. I love chocolate candy. Candy. First syllable can, 3 sounds. K, a, n. D, 2 sounds. D, e. Candy. Mark the word. Candy. Very. Very. You are very important to us. Very. 2 syllables. First syllable ve, 2 sounds. V, e. Re, 2 sounds. R, e. Very. Mark the word. Very. Now here, ER does not form a team. Usually, when you have a vowel plus R that do not form a team, you will have 2 R's next to one another in the word. But that's not the case here, but nevertheless, E is representing its short sound. So vowel group 2 is in effect in the first syllable, but we underline 2 to indicate that the E is representing its short sound. Row 10, fray. Fray. The collar of my coat began to fray. Fray. 3 sounds. F, r, a. Fray. Mark the word. Fray. Baby. Baby. The baby was asleep. Baby. 2 syllables. First syllable bay, 2 sounds. B, a. B, 2 sounds. B, e. Baby. mark the word. Baby. Booty. Booty. The pirates had a great deal of booty from the plundered ship. Booty. 2 syllables. First syllable boo, 2 sounds. B, oo. T, 2 sounds. T, e. Booty. Mark the word. Booty. And our final word is empty. Empty. My gas tank is almost on empty. Empty. First syllable emp, 3 sounds. E, m, p. T, 2 sounds. T, e. Empty. Mark the word. Empty. MP is a blend here, so we put half circles under the M and the P. It counts as a unit of 1 when determining where to divide the word into syllables. Thus, syllable rule 2 is in effect. And this completes the dictation of words in lesson 465.